Hello, it's People7 again on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet, and purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. I am here to do a remake of the Goddes Crown Braid with a Zig Zag halo. I did add some yarn extensions to my braid so that way I could show you better. Okay, what you want to do is you're going to make a halo part all the way around and put the remaining hair in a ponytail. And then you're going to take the halo, starting from the center, you're going to make a triangular shaped part. And then you're going to braid that down, either with extensions or, with just your hair. My hair is actually stopping right here. But I extended it down because I want it the same length all the way around. Okay, and then the second one, you're going to go this way. So that makes a part that's opposite, and then use the edge of that, and you're going to keep doing that until you get all the way around, and your part will actually be shaped like a zigzag. I did the same thing on this side, but it's not as defined because my hairline actually goes in right there. And you also continue in the back. Now, that looks like a spider. So once you get all the braids in the halo done, then you can remove the, non-elastic, no raw rubber band type ponytail holder. And then you're going to take something like this. I use this strictly for parting. I don't comb my hair with it ever. And the circle pattern that you have going on, this parting pattern, on my blog, there's a style called Simple Elegance. It's the same parting pattern. You're making a halo part, but instead of parting it here and braiding back, and parting it here and braiding back, and then braiding these two straight back in a French braid, the only difference is what you're doing after you make the halo part. So what I usually like to do is to find the point of the first triangle in the halo and use that as my marker, and then I just make a part, preferably a straight part. Let me look in the mirror here. Mirrors are very helpful. Okay, but just as I don't like to use a comb for anything but parting, I also generally don't use a comb for styling either, because I believe in clumping. When you clump your hair or finger comb it, you avoid all them fairy knots, which, as any natural can tell you, are rather annoying. Now, let's see, that's very straight, I do believe. Now, this is the back of my hair. You're going to take one of the halo braid, the zigzag braid rather, and you're going to use it to start an overhand braid. And as you go, you're going to pick up the hair on the side along with the loose hair and start French braiding all the way up. And try to keep that evenly spaced as possible. And when you're picking up the hair to be integrated into the braid, you're only going to pick up from the outside, never from the inside. If one of your strands end up on the inside, please fix that because it'll ruin the whole look. Okay, and make sure your part stays straight. Okay, now, just continuing on along. There we go. And I was going to use this video to overwrite the one that's on there, but that one shows me with my hair at its regular length, and this is me doing the same style with the extended. Even though it's just a yarn extension, it still shows you the different ways you can do it. So I figure I'll leave it up there for a while for a reference. Now, when you get to the middle, you're not going to follow that part. You're going to fluff it so that way you can continue braiding straight across the crown. Make sure you pick up all of your halo braids and braid them completely into your French braid. This protective style will actually last about a month, but I only leave it in for about a week or two. Just tie it down at night and you shouldn't have a problem. Now, this is where I do something a little different, because otherwise you have to turn your head in that awkward manner. So I just rearrange my hands so that way I could continue with the French braid without having to hold my head all the way over this way or hold my head all the way over that way, because you know that could be irritating. You do not have to actually do the French braid very tightly. If your hair is short or you're not extending the plaits to help out, then tight will help hold it. But if your hair is long, you can still do the French braids very loosely. It'll give you a nice airy feel, and it'll help with the look. So now I need to borrow hair from the other side so that way I can continue the end of the braid. When you get to the center back, basically you're done. Just braid the rest of it down like that, and then you're going to take that across the part, and usually I like to find a starting point, but actually any opening in the French braid will do, and just start tucking it in. Or you could use a bobby pin or a clip or a decorative barrette or what have you. It's your head, so it's up to you. That's the only work there is tucking that in nice and neatly. And that's it. So that's your Goddes crown with the zigzag halo. Now, at night, you want to take and tie it up. Spray your oil sheen or what have you. There are times, especially if I've had a rough week or if I'm driving a bus and right now it's hot, so the windows be down and it'd be a little dusty. Hold on. And all that dust gets in the air, gets in, on your skin and gets in your hair. Well, I wouldn't advise washing your hair while it's like this, but sometimes I do fill a basin of water up with, a little baking soda, maybe some vinegar, dip my hair, then rinse the hair by the same method with clean water until all that debris is out of it. That way I don't have to take it down, but I still have some cleanliness to it, and then I wrap it right back up. Some people like to take, gels and smooth down their ends like that. I don't do that. To smooth the ends, I literally just run some water, put it on my hands, and go like that. Because with my hair, that serves two purposes. One, the curly nature of my hair and the scarf, that little bit of water will, help smooth it down. And the fact that nature gave me curly hair, when it tries to revert back to a curly state, it makes it hold a little bit more. But anyway, that's it. On my blog at purplebutterfly-peepler.blogspot.com is about 9 pictures of this hairstyle at every angle, from the front to the side to the back to the center. But in the meantime, I'm going to lift up the camera so you can see it. This hairstyle literally takes 5 minutes if you're just refreshing the French braids, because the braids are right there. If you're starting from scratch, making the halo, then doing the individual braids, or plaits rather, then that might take you an additional 10 or 20 minutes depending on how fast you braid, how big you make them, how little you make them. Some people will do like a row of micros. So, you know, once the halo is complete, then, you know, click your clock to see how long it takes you to do it. I generally can braid the entire halo in 10 minutes. And then to refresh it the way you see me do just for the video, the whole hairstyle only took 5 minutes. So it's speedy, it's protective, and it's long-lasting. Y'all stay blessed. Peace for 7.